After seeing that turn 6 board, I'm betting that you're wanting to play some big demons now, right? Big Demon Hunter got a bunch of support cards from Alterac Valley. It used to be that this deck was nothing more than a meme if you really wanted to try and run other cards other than like Illidari Inquisitor. That's really the only big demon that has been consistently getting results for Demon Hunter throughout the past couple expansions. But now that we have so many more support cards, like a 4-mana card that works with our big demons, a 5-mana card that helps pull out our big demons, the synergies of this deck are absolutely there. And it's gone so far to the point where we literally put a Faceless Manipulator to go all in on like this scam part of the deck, which is literally play the Sigil on 5, play the Faceless into whatever big minion that you get, and then you have this amazing, huge payoff turn that should make up for all of that lack of early game. So if you guys are wondering if this deck is worth crafting, if this deck is worth piling on the top legend ladder, let me go ahead and show you guys the new and improved version of Big Demon Hunter. There have been many versions of this list, but I believe that combining big demons with the token OTK is probably the most consistent way of being able to win with this deck. It was actually the first thing that really drew me into this deck specifically, is because these synergies are very apparent, and then the rest of the deck is filled with some tradable cards and some other cards that help give you value. You have the new 2-mana card for Demon Hunter that helps you generate tokens for a little bit of early game support in order to, deal with the aggro decks, maybe pick off a few Whoopertingers if you're fighting against Hunter. But the power of this deck really just relies in the consistency of being able to pull out the big demons, obviously with the Sigil of Reckoning. For my mulligan, I will usually keep 4, maybe 5 of the following cards. I like to keep Illidari Studies, which might be bait for some people, so I can understand a little bit of hesitancy to wanting to keep that. But having a turn 1 just really makes sense if you don't have your Tusk Piercer. This is the #1 card to have in your mulligan every single game, because it also works with your Battle Ward Vanguard that you also want to keep in the mulligan. It also works really well at being able to draw your peddlers, and just getting card draw is just super important with this style of deck. The other 2 cards that I would recommend keeping are your Varden of Chains as well as your Sigil of Reckoning. And if you're really feeling I guess brave is the word that I should use, then maybe you can use Carria Felsoul in your mulligan, but only against really slow decks. I don't like the idea of keeping this card 100%, just because if you don't hit Pick Commander, it can really feel bad to have all of these turns where you're actively doing nothing. I would rather see a 2-drop or a 1-drop in my hand personally, but the cards to keep, I would say Illidari Studies, Tusk Piercer, Varden of Chains, Sigil of Reckoning, as well as your Battle-Worn Vanguard in order to give you as much tempo as physically possible. And some of the weird cards in this deck, such as the Auctioneer Jackson. Should you craft this card? No. I don't think that you should craft it, but if you do have it, this is a pretty cool card to run in the deck, because you do run not only the single copy of Persistent Peddler, but 2 copies of Need for Greed. So there's lots of ways of being able to discover a certain card, such as being able to find your Sigil, for example. That's a really big swing that I don't really want to undersell. Like, Auctioneer Jackson has potential in this deck. I wouldn't go out of your way to craft it, like I said earlier, so if you really don't want to play this card, you can just play another Persistent Peddler. Not really sure if you need to run 2 of them, but just being able to get more cards to trade into the deck seems a little bit useful to me. I can't really think of any other big Demon Hunter cards you would want to add. I don't like adding any more demons, for example. I think this demon package is very well solidified. But yeah, these cards are fairly expensive. Carria Felsoul is another card which I don't really want to recommend anybody to craft, because I don't believe that this deck is going to be, a top meta enforcer. But this feels like one of the cards that you kind of need in the deck for those high roll turns. So if you don't have Carria, I would highly recommend getting her for this specific deck. But if you're wanting to save your dust for like a meta deck that you can hit with Legend, this is definitely a deck to hit Legend with. I just don't think it's the most consistent way to do it. So I'd recommend playing another deck unless you're wanting to play this for some fun games. One more thing I'd like to go over with this list is what exactly are our good matchups, because like I said earlier, this is sort of a scam deck, and its consistency is a little bit all over the place. I know there's a lot of different statistics here, but just focus on this top line. This is from HS Replay, Diamond 4 to 1. I was looking at Top Legend and Top Legend, but there wasn't that big of a sample size, and it was saying that this deck had a lot of really favorable matchups, but the lower you start to make your queries onto the ladder, you start to realize that the consistency of this deck is a little bit different. There's still not that many games, like case in point, this Buff Paladin matchup only has 124 games, so this is not 100% set in stone, but you can kind of see that this deck is failing the first stages of being a meta deck, because it's not automatically insane right out the window. So you got a good AlTK matchup. I think that might be fairly important because the only way they can clear is with Moarg clears and with like using all of their removal. So if you're able to generate a massive turn that Moarg can't clear, you just win that matchup. Against Quest Warrior, it makes sense that you're not that favorable. Same thing with like Libram Paladin, Face Hunter, and Buff Paladin. However, if you go to top Legend, top 1000 Legend, it says that the Face Hunter matchup is somewhat favored, but it's only 60, only out of 60 matches. So the thing that just really kind of sucks here is that this deck doesn't have enough games in order to really see all of the good matchups, because I don't believe that Face Hunter is a favorable matchup by any means, unless you literally have the high roll. And that's kind of something funny about this deck, is that there's favorable with the high roll, favorable without the high roll, and you really want to have favorables without the high roll. Free Shaman seems to be pretty good, but again, low sample size, and a Conjure Druid makes sense to be very favorable against because they don't have AoE. Against Rogues, they have Scabs, so it makes sense to not very good against them. And then the last good matchup, Mozaki Mage, because they can't deal with the big boards. If you're going up against a deck that can't deal with gigantic boards by like turn 5, turn 6, you're going to probably be favored. But if you're dealing with a deck that usually kills you by turn 5, turn 6, then you might have some troubles winning with this deck. And that's why I cannot recommend playing this deck if you are looking for something to climb into top Legend with. But I hope you guys enjoyed this take on Big Demon Hunter. As I've said many times throughout this video, it is more of a fun deck than a meta deck, but it literally can win like a meta deck sometimes, to the point where one player was able to go, I think, like 10-2 or like 15-2, some kind of weird, insane win rate. So I just had to spotlight this particular player that's having a blast with Big Demon Hunter, because it can win games. It's like a scam deck, and if you can consistently get that sigil or draw the cards to find the sigil, then you're gonna have a really consistent time. And don't forget, guys, if you do enjoy this content, feel free to like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel in order to be notified about any other future uploads we happen to come out with. The deck code is down below in case you guys are wanting to play some big old sigils, because you know what they say about guys with big sigils. If you want to check out the Patreon, there's also some cool bonuses and perks over there. And as always, if you want to catch these clips live, we stream at twitch.tv/ClarkHellScream. I hope you guys enjoy proving that big sigils don't lie. And we'll see you for the next video. Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh. We've got synergy now. Okay, so we can actually see if Jackson is good, because this can help us discover sigils. This curve actually looks beautiful if I draw this right. Okay, so number one, we do this. Do we swing? Do we want it on turn 3? We kind of want it on turn 3, don't we? I want it on turn 3. I'm swinging. Always go down swinging, as they say. It's wild tradition at this point, bro. It's like waking up Christmas morning. It's just like waking up Christmas morning, every single expansion, except you know exactly what to expect because Warlock is gonna break the meta. Okay, so Jackson into trade, find the sigil, so that way next turn I can play the chain, the Warden of Chains. Or maybe this is a... Nah, I don't think I care about killing this.
Bid starts at 200 gold.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. Oh, the deck is... The deck knows. The deck just knows, chat. Okay, we'll make this trade so that way if he wants this to happen, then yeah, it dies. But now I have the curve. So now the next 2 draws need to be like... I don't know, like Ildari Inquisitor into Faceless. Or I guess Pit Commander would be the best. Pit Commander to Faceless would be the best. Why is it always Warlock? Is it because it can draw with its hero power? It's not just that, dude. Warlock just gets insane cards every single expansion. Warlock gets insane cards every single expansion. And it's just kind of ridiculous, in my opinion. Like, and I don't mean like ridiculous in terms of like the game design. I mean ridiculous in terms of consistency. Because card draw is the single most powerful thing in most of these style of card games. And Warlock not only has the best card draw, but it also has, like, the best healing. It debatably has better healing than Priest, because it literally is damaging itself, so you have to be able to account for that. Its damage is supposed to be its power. At least its self-damage. But, like, oh my god, dude. It just has so much, you know, it has so many damage outcomes. Okay, hold on a minute. Am I just a fortune teller? Am I just literally a fortune teller? What's going on here? If I hit a Faceless off the next draw, I am Nosferatu. There is no denying it. I don't see how you nerf Phylactery. You nerf the cards around it, or you increase the mana cost. That's just the only way that you can really touch it. And yeah, making Owl not go face would be an example. Which one do you think is more likely to get nerfed, Phylactery or Owl? Probably Owl. But the way that I imagine it's gonna happen is that they're gonna nerf. What? I am Nosferatu. Take my advice. Trust me, it's good. The biggest calls of my life. The biggest calls of my life. It is just over. It's just over. Wait a minute, 6-4. Wait a minute, 6-4s? Hold on a minute. 6-4s? This wasn't part of the agreement. Oh, that's so close to killing both of them. Oh my god. That was whew, that was close. That was pretty close. Okay, so wait, we just have lethal here, right? Yeah, we just have lethal. This is kind of like a funny way of getting lethal, but wait, that's not enough? Oh, that's okay. No, it's almost there. It's almost there. Excuse me. It's definitely like, come on. This is turn 7. This is ridiculous. And there's no way that he can refresh the hero power either. Like, he could do his best to clear this, but it's just GG. Oh my god. They gotta fix Secret Passage. It's so buggy right now. Yeah, I was playing Rogue earlier, dude. It's not that it's unplayable, but there are parts where it can literally throw you games if you're not playing the deck fast enough. And, you know, Rogue as a deck you really gotta think about. Oh my god, look at, whoa. Calm down there, bud. Your Giants came down a little bit late. You know, he actually did a lot of things that he wanted to do, but we had, like, the Omega high roll. So we probably should have lost this matchup, like, more times than not. But I am Nosferatu. Listen to me roar. I'm gonna give you some good decks to play. For this I implore. This is a deck we play for fun. Okay, I'm gonna keep Carrier. But actually, against Druid, is that good? I would rather just get Sigil, right? Nah, I'm gonna go. You know, I'm gonna keep it. Science. We're doing this for science. Maybe we win a game. Maybe we don't. Who knows? You don't know till you try, chat. Anybody can make fun of somebody that doesn't play the decks. Because now, think about this. Now that I have the Sigil, if I get a big demon, I can get another big demon, which might get me another big demon, which might give me another big demon. You know, it all works out. Okay, you see? You see? Everything is good. Maybe saving this could have been, like, a good idea for, like, you know, OTKing the opponent. But I like the idea of being able to tempo out against an aggro opponent. Maybe he didn't have a 1-drop, but at the same time, no coin 2. What's this Boar Rogue? It's on my YouTube channel. Let me it would just be easier for me to link you the deck because it also has the deck code. Let's go, dude. The video's actually popping off right now. There you go. That's the deck. Okay, so it looks like he's playing Spell Druid. So as soon as I pull Sigil of Reckoning into Tormentor, we just win, right? I wish I had a coin. That spicy Cthulhu list. Yeah, you said you were playing Guff Cthulhu the Shattered. I actually saw someone playing Cthulhu the Shattered. Oh my god. Okay, this is actually really good because now this just pulls Pit Commander or Ildar Inquisitor. Hopefully it just pulls the good card. Okay, so I just learned that playing this really wasn't that useful. Hopefully he doesn't play Alignment here. Actually, Alignment is probably what he drew off of the mine. There's the oh no, dude. We're getting guffed. Guff heard us talking shit about gold. Oh my god, a golden Guff nonetheless. Dude, everyone's got golden Guff. Okay, what? Wait, hold on a minute. Wait, I am Nosferatu. Listen to me roar. For I must tell you something, this I implore. He's gonna play alignment. We're gonna pull the Tormentor. He's gonna lose. He's just gonna concede. He doesn't have the Anaconda. We'll play the other one, and then he'll just leave. Alright, that's the play. He's gonna play the alignment. Wait, hold on a minute. Okay, it's a random demon. I thought for a second this said random demon that costs 5 or more. And I was about to be like, wait, these are all about to cost 1 if he plays alignment. Okay, I sense an alignment. I sense alignment, dude. Okay, I guess not. He's not playing alignment. Otherwise, Lul Order. Why didn't you draw a card, I guess? It's very top-heavy mana-wise, but the idea is just to pray for ramp cards. I also play Clown. Ooh. Yeah, you might need to send me this list, dude. Sounds really fun. Okay, I hit the wrong demon. This makes me very sad. And as tempting as 8 damage is, I actually need defense. So please don't give me the other Eldari Inquisitor. Give me the Pit Commander. Alright, sweet. Nice. Now I've got the board. 11 mana for my opponent. So their Guff is getting them value. Their Guff has got them value now. You know, we actually have a card that also extends our hand size. It'd be really funny if you had a Guff with 20 mana and the whatever Warlock legendary card. Okay, don't be insane like double Torlion. Oh, what the fuck? Yo, that's not fair. What the hell? What is this? Yo, do you think this is funny? Do you think this is a game? You can just deny my spells like this? And also that I top deck the demon. I hit a patches. Oh, man. Man. I guess I do. I don't want to waste the hero power though, dude. What if this hits the weapon that has Outcast? I'm not going to use the rest of my mana anyway. Chaos Leech? Chaos Leech isn't enough mana. I could hit the, yeah, there's actually nothing that works here. Oh my god. I just gotta take the damage, but I really don't want to. At least I get the other 8/8 though. Just hit this so that way the trades are more awkward. Alright, well, we're pretty far ahead. Yo, what's going on, Bat? We must expand our minds. Yes, that card. Vlaudris Velgorge. And now all the Fel cards are really going to, well, I mean, I guess some of them are going to Warlock, but let's be honest, all the good ones are Demon Hunter cards. That was, that's weird. Leech was 4 mana. You could have played it. Well, like, if I would have done that, then I couldn't have hero powered then, right? I don't think I could have hero powered if I did that. So, I mean, I really don't save anything while doing that. I was able to go, well, I guess I just took unnecessary damage then, right? I guess I just took unnecessary damage, but we're fine. The 8/8 survive. There's nothing he can do. That's a lot of damage. The Tormentors were supposed to win this game. But, I mean, you know what? There's different ways that cookies can crumble. I guess I shouldn't complain about a win, but it's like, it would have been easier if the Tormentors just came down like I wanted, so. Let's go, dude. Doing alright. I've had a pretty busy couple of days, obviously with the new expansion on the rise. And I've been trying to make as much content as physically possible, and this is going to be the last game that I have with Big Demon Hunter. I'm going to switch to something else after this. I'm either going to try out Rogue or, oh god, what's the, I think there's one other deck that I had prepared. Speaking of preparing myself. Let's see, what was the other deck that I had ready? I made them all, like, not too long ago. So it makes sense that I can't remember. Oh yeah, I was going to try Alignment Druid to see if it's, you know, much better. with the new cards, or if Guff is like I'm pretty much trying to use this, you know, first week of making videos to tell people, hey, this deck is good. Hey, this deck is fun, but it's not as good as you want it to be. Don't use your dust if you're scraping for dust. Hand of a doll, sure. Four drop? Nice. I've got the curve now, Demon Hunter. That's just how this deck is. We should rename this big Demon Hunter and just call it Curve Demon Hunter. Because if you don't hit the curve, it's pretty weak. It's pretty weak, man. Like, I would actually like to see the stats between Sigil of Reckoning being played on turn 5 versus all the other turns. Oh, it's... Dude, I don't want to hero power. You're gonna make me hero power? How dare you? I guess if I hit the Sigil, like I was about to say. Okay, I guess we're doing this now. So, I mean, how good is this is the discount here? I think I have to play this. Never mind. I was about to hero power just to clear this kind of stuff, but like, if he buffs it, the only thing that sucks is a Divine Shield, which I still might be able to get through. Oh no. Oh, don't give it Warhorse. Don't give it Mount. Okay, didn't get the Mount. Cool, cool, cool. Cool. It survived. That's all that I needed. Now we do this. Hopefully we just win the game. I think now we stop the buffs. Because he got a double discount. Who knows what he's got in hand. We know he has 2 Rams. Hearthstone is died. First off, it's Hearthstone is dead. Second off, I don't think so. I think that this is actually like the expansion is going to bring a lot of things back, because we're going to have a lot of competitive changes. We're going to have hopefully, you know, a really fresh meta that isn't as frustrating as the last meta. Oh my god. But speaking of frustrating, this is definitely going to be frustrating for my opponent. Oh my god. Give me more value. I need more 8/8s that deny his spells. I need more 8/8s that deny his spells. Please, baby. Come on. There's no way to lose now. Let's go. All of his cards that do anything useful can't be played. They just can't be played, right? He hasn't gotten enough, like, Libram discounts, if he is Libram. Maybe this isn't Libram. This actually might just be the, okay, yeah, this isn't Libram. This is the deck that plays, like, the Divine Shields and buffs. So if I'm stopping, like, Blessing of Authorities, that's also huge. Do I just clear here? Let's see, 5, 10. 10's not enough to deal with everything, right? 1, 2, 3, 6. Wow, this actually does fully clear. Oh my god. I think actually he would have had like 1 card left over, like 1 minion, but yeah, there we go. Demon Hunter was able to break a 50-50. So it's a good overall deck. It's an archetype that can work, but is it a meta deck? I can't really say so for certain.